Now that we have our skills with solving equations and inequalities refreshed, let's go ahead and take a look at some equations in real life. Our first one, local phone company charges $12.95 a month for the first 200 minutes of airtime, plus 7 cents for each additional minute. If Nina's bill for the first month was $14.56, how many additional minutes did she use? We're going to let M represent the number of additional minutes used. So we know that she gets charged $12.95 per month for the first 200 minutes, plus, notice we have that keyword in there of plus, so we know we're adding 7 cents for each additional minute. Each implies that we're going to multiply. And you guys know this by now. You guys have been pretty good with this. So we'll take our 7 cents times our M. And we know that she paid $14.56 for this last month. So now that we have our equation, we need to go ahead and solve it. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract $12.95 from both sides. So when I take $14.56 minus $12.95, I get 7 cents M is equal to $1.61. And then I can go ahead and divide by 7 cents on both sides to get that M is equal to 23 minutes. So that tells me that Nina went over her 200 minutes of airtime by 23 minutes, so she had to pay that additional money. Looking at the next example, we have stacked cups, and they are to be placed in a pantry. One cup is 3 1/4 inches high, and each additional cup raises the stack 1/4 inch. How many cups fit between two shelves that are 14 inches apart, letting C represent those number of additional cups? So we have, it says here, a couple key words. Number one, we have and implies add. And each, once again, remember multiply. So we have that we start off with 3 1/4 inches, and then we're adding to it 1/4 inch for each additional cup, and we have 14 inches of space to work with. And I apologize, I wrote 3.24. I meant to put 3.25. So let's fix that. So now we go ahead and solve this problem. So if we take our 14 inches minus 3 1/4 inches, we get that we still have our 0.25 C, and that's equal to 10 3/4 inches. So then we finally divide that by 1/4 inch on each side, and we get C is equal to 43 cups. However, if you take that 43, you'll notice that that is the number of cups that add the 1/4 inch. But we have that first 3 1/4 inches, and so we have to factor that in. So this is 43 additional cups. That are going to be needed to fit in that 14-inch shelf. Your job now is to go ahead and solve these six equations and solve and graph these two inequalities to be ready for class tomorrow.